Hello everyone, Lebra here. So as you can see, your boy has reached 40,000 CC. We're halfway through our goal. Our goal is to reach 80,000 CC for the 5th year anniversary. And I'm here to share some tips for you guys, especially for people that do not really know. They're pretty new to the game and do not really know how to properly farm crystals. So I'm just gonna do that today to show you guys how you can effectively farm crystals and be ahead of the curve, because there are some things that people miss. Like the first thing that I want to get into is challenges. You guys, it's really important. Let's just say you do co-op, right? Let's say you do co-op. It's really important to do challenges. As you can see, the first time that I'm gonna clear co-op, I'm gonna get 10 crystals, and in addition to that, there's gonna be a few challenges here that give you 3 crystals for each challenge. Now, if you do these on every single stage right here for extreme, advanced, intermediate, and beginner, these are actually stacking up quite a bit. And every single time co-op resets, you're gonna have to do this every single time. People do not actually go ahead and clear these always. As you can see, I haven't done mine yet, but I will obviously do it. But this actually stacks up. And there's actually missions here for the co-op, you guys. If you indeed go ahead and farm co-op, you will see that there are missions here. You can get more crystals, so you have to play co-op. It's really important. It gives you up to 200 crystals here for this one, and yeah, you just basically have to win 25 times of co-op. So yeah, this is it for co-op, and my next tip is just avoid summoning on banners, on the wrong banners, for units that you don't necessarily need, and especially this one right here, the Happy Weekend banner. This is just an old banner. They haven't even bothered to update this one, so spending 100 CC summoning on this banner is just a total waste. Even for new players that are coming to this game, this is such a horrible banner, so definitely avoid summoning on these. And banners on units that are pretty old at this point, even this one, I wouldn't call this exceptional value, but for a new player, this banner should be okay to clear through events and stuff like that to get their favorite characters. But yeah, avoid banners like these. Obviously, this is a horrible banner. Don't even bother like spending 1000 CC for a multi here. 20 CC to do the daily is obviously a little better, but yeah, do not even bother with these. So my next tip, you guys, is to soul boost your characters. You cannot even imagine how many characters I had in the past, like ready to be soul boosted. So you click on a character, you guys, you go to soul boost here, and you're gonna see panels here. And those panels, if you have those missions left, are gonna give you a ton of crystals, you guys. Every time I kept doing this, every time I was leaving characters without soul boosting them in my box, I was getting 2,000 to 3,000 CC every time I kept upgrading their panels here. So yeah, it's really important for you guys to do that. So yeah, another tip is that you guys need to every single time be logging into the game, because you do get these stamps right here. These stamps do reset if you miss one. It's really important. You get 1000 CC every 14 days here. Now, some people think that not playing for 14 days and getting the comeback bonus will be better. They will just get more CC that way. It's actually wrong. I guarantee you guys, you will get more CC in 14 days by doing your dailies, logging into the game, playing the events, doing the missions and all of that. You will get more CC that way, so it's not really worth leaving the game for 14 days unless there's not another important reason. But yeah, obviously logging into the game every single day is gonna be much better. But yeah, next one is gonna be the exchange shops. You guys, exchange shops often actually offer CC. And if we go to the events here, as you can see, even this raid offers CC if you clear the raid, and you can get up to 500 CC. This is step 1. Obviously, next step it's gonna be another 100 CC, and you know, this is how it goes with this one. But yeah, even this one, you're gonna get every single raid right now gives us CC. And you have to be careful about that. Lenses Battle Royale is another exchange shop that's gonna be coming pretty often. You have to play a few PvP games with the specific tab that you know, they have highlighted for the season, and you can also get more CC here as well. And yeah, even from the co-op, you can get CC if you exchange for points here. You see, you can get up to 300 CC for playing co-op. This actually stacks up, and yeah, you can get quite a bit of CC actually. So yeah. Alright, so another thing that I want to touch upon is equipment grinding, you guys. Farming equipment, upgrading equipment gives you a lot of CC actually. If you go into your missions and actually check how much CC you can get from those equips, even though I have done most of them actually, I feel like you're gonna see here that upgrading equipments even to A tier, man. A tier is just really easy to do, and you can actually get lots of CC. But obviously, as you upgrade more equipment, it's gonna be harder to get those CC. But yeah, you can get 10 CC every single time you upgrade an equip to A. Right now, as you can see, it needs, as you go on and you upgrade more equipment and more equipment, yeah, it's gonna be harder to get that CC, but at the early stages at least, you're gonna getting so much CC off of these, man. It's insane. Next, you guys, it's going to be the Legends ranking. This is a pretty new as a mode here. It's gonna be a ranked mode, and it calculates points from adventures, spending energy, and not actually having to do a single game of PvP to get those crystals. If you log into the game, as I said, doing your dailies, your missions and all that, spending your energy, you will be getting a passive income of CC from here. And you basically don't really have to do anything. USTR does give you a lot of points, advances and all of that, you have to be careful about doing those. But yeah, other than that, this mode is free and gives you a few more crystals too. I think because it's pre-season right now, you only get 300, but from the next season, we're gonna be getting 1000 CC. Up to 1000, okay, up to 1000 CC. This is a pretty good amount of crystals here, you guys. Alright, so next up is going to be story mode here, you guys. Story mode being one of the better ways to farm CC in this game. I do believe by clearing all of these chapters as a new player, you can get up to 30,000 Chrono Crystals. These are a lot of chapters, a lot of CC. Make sure that you guys go back and actually do these challenges as I have pointed out, because they also give you a lot of CC. This is not like co-op though. Co-op challenges actually go away and you kind of miss them. These stay permanently forever, so yeah, keep that in mind, you guys. So yeah, story mode is like the bread and butter of getting Chrono Crystals. So yeah, next up is going to be Tournament of Power, you guys. This is going to be a little harder for players with a smaller box, since it requires a variety of characters to be able to clear it comfortably. So take your time with this and tackle it when you're ready. Even if you don't reach the top, there's a chance that you will still get some Chrono Crystals every season, so definitely give it a try. If we go here in the ranking, you will see, yeah, if it ever loads, yeah, I appreciate you, Legends, for taking a million years to load. So if we take a look at the ranking, we can see that people that score 18 million to 22 million right now are gonna get those Chrono Crystals as well. And yeah, as you can see, top 50% of the player base that plays Tournament of Power is gonna get an extra 500 CC. So definitely try to play Tournament of Power as hard as you can. Alright, and last but not least, number 10, you guys, it's going to be PvP. The player versus player mode this game has to offer. They made it easier for players that don't reach the highest ranks now to claim a decent chunk of CC, so even if you're not heavy on PvP, you shall still be able to get crystals, given the fact that you are indeed a little accustomed with the mechanics of the game and you win a few games. For higher ranking players though, this is a very important mode. A decent income of Chrono Crystals comes from here, so yeah, if you're high up in the ranks, you are gonna be getting 1100 to 1500 CC every single season, you guys. So yeah, definitely a very important mode here for people to grind Chrono Crystals. Alright, you guys, so these are going to be my top 10 ways of farming crystals and stuff to be careful about when you are farming those crystals, man. Sometimes Legends is gonna be doing campaigns on Twitter, so it's good to have a Twitter account to spare, because they usually correspond with events in the game and you have to retweet their posts to get some CC. It's usually not a lot, it's usually 100 to 200 CC, but yeah, it's very good for you guys to have a Twitter account and stuff like that to be getting those CC. It's free. So yeah, you guys, that is gonna be it for my top 10 tips here on how to farm crystals. Let me know what you think down below. And yeah, if it helped you, please even consider subscribing, and I will see you all on the next one.